Hey, I'm Julian Horton, and you're watching We Sound Crazy.
Walk us through, what do you see? How many cameras? How many, the crew? Like, is it one take? Because we've heard different, like, what's the...
Spill the beans.
You already know going in. I think like most people already know he films fast. He doesn't waste time. He's the most efficient director that I've worked with. You know, like time is money. He is the definition of that.
We sound crazy.
Welcome to another week of We Sound Crazy, your official backstage pass to all things music and culture. Crazy crew, TV, film, music executive, yours truly, billionaire.
What's good, y'all? Hit singer and songwriter Claude Kelly and one half of Louis York with this guy over here.
What up? It's your boy Chuck Harmony. I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer.
What up, y'all? Music executive and aficionado, Bacon for Macon.
He broke out on the global stage as Roy Bellery from the hit series Beauty in Black and hasn't taken his foot off the gas ever since. He's an actor, producer, music artist, CEO, shaping culture in his own way. Let's welcome Julian Horton to We Sound Crazy.
Yeah. Let's go. What's happening? It's good to be here, man.
Yeah, happy to finally have you, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yes. There's a lot to talk about because you're doing a lot of things.
Yeah, y'all doing a lot of things.
A lot of things. You're doing a lot of things. The acting is what people might know you from, but there's the music. There's everything you're doing behind the scenes production wise. Mm-hmm. How are you juggling it all?
Well, the good thing is, I think that due to Tyler's shooting schedule, he says he shoots quick. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of time to do a lot of other things and things like that. So at the end of the day, it's like I just been pouring really a lot of my energy into the music right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then hearing y'all's accolades, we got a lot to talk about. For sure. So it's at the end of the day, it's just like the music is great because obviously, it's probably y'all know, so you can do it on your own time. You ain't got to really wait for nobody. And right now, the acting industry is kind of, it hit a little slow, a little slow spurt right now. It's like hit a little yield right now. So at the end of the day, the music, I've just been going crazy with it and trying to just get the people that I'm rocking with, the artists that I signed out there and getting the music heard and just working, you know what I'm saying? Using all the energy to work, for real.
Yeah. What came first, the music bug or the acting bug? What bit you first?
I would say, that's a good question. It really started from when I was younger, my cousin, he's Donald Faison, who's been in Scrubs and Remember the Titans and things of that nature. And then, my father, he was around the music industry with Organized Noise and with Ray Murray, Enrico Way, rest in peace, Sleepy Brown, and just being with the Dungeon family. So I think it's just like, this is something that's just been ingrained in me. I think all of it has been ingrained in me a little bit, from sports to acting to music. It's just kind of came at the same time. And those three things were the three things that really just like took my interest when I was a kid. And I've really been doing it ever, my whole life, really. Poured into it. So I think it was just at the same time, really, because both of them give me different energies, different just creative energies. And at the end of the day, it's just both of them are lovely, lovely sports to be in, for sure.
Yeah, man.
You mentioned that Donald Faison is your cousin. Did seeing him early on make it a reality that you can actually do this?
Definitely. I definitely think so. I think that I think it was already in me as a kid, especially just like I knew from a young kid, I was like, yo, I gotta be great. There's really only one option, make it or make it type shit, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, seeing him, it just, it made it a reality for sure. And I've always had reverence for him and always had respect for him. He's such a great person, a great actor. And seeing him do it, like I said, made it a reality. And my mom had put me into like schools and places that I got to see, like, my best friend, his dad played with the Saints and the Falcons. So at a young age, I didn't have that much, but my mom and my parents made sure that I was in the right spaces to see that what's possible. You know what I'm saying? So I've been seeing the country clubs at a young age. So at the end of the day, it's from young, I was like, that's what I aspire to do.
Is there any wisdom that he's imparted to you over the years that you've still kind of taken with you to this day?
It's really interesting, me and Donald and his relationship. We don't talk much, but what I do understand is that it's more so what he's ingrained in me is just like, no one really cares until you win, for real. So go win. You can ask for help. You can ask, y'all need this, I need that, I need this. It's like, just go win. And once they see you do that and see you're doing what it takes to win on your own merit, that's when just like the respect comes and the help really does come. So he just taught me to go out there and win. Don't really just depend on God, depend on yourself, and go out there and put the work in for sure.
Yeah. And both sports and music are hard, so it requires number one, winning for people to respect you, and also the discipline on the days that you don't feel like doing it.
Definitely.
I know you see that from the music industry ain't easy.
Man, I'm learning that really not the hard way, but just like in a eye-opening way. Because like you have all these fans that watch Beauty and Black, you have all these people that watch Netflix and things of that nature. You think it's easy to translate that to the music. Like, they're gonna rock with me because they rock with me. Nah, but they rock with you in the comfort of what they see you as.
Yeah,
they see me as Roy. You know what I'm saying? Now trying to translate that and get them to see the music, and get them to see the artists that I've signed, and get them to see the videos that I've done and spent a lot of money on. It's like it's not easy, and especially in this day and age. You know, it's very saturated right now. We already know, like you have to kind of I'm not saying you have to become a content creator, but at the end of the day, basically, it's like you can't rely solely on the music anymore.
Right. And
that's a tough thing, especially for artists that really are kind of introverted and don't want to do all the extra stuff. Right. But at the end of the day, we live in a different time. So at the end of the day, I'm just learning that we got to go above and beyond. We got to kind of spam sometimes. We got to go do different things that are creative to make people really pay attention, because really people don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
No one really cares about nothing. People are swiping so fast. They don't even have the time to really take their time out the day to give the energy to see what you're outputting and things of that nature. So you have to do more and more, and that's where we're at right now.
We're all on social media, so you realize how fast you forget stuff.
Exactly.
So you got to keep on pummeling them so they remember.
But I do everything in my power. You know what I do? Everything in my power. And I was talking to my brother about this. Just like try to operate at a high frequency, at a high vibrational state, to the point where it's like, I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care what you do. I don't care whatever. I'm showing love.
Yeah.
Because I know how hard it is to receive love in this day and age. So I'd go out my way. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna show love. You send me something, it be fans on Twitter like, yo, check out my art, baby. And I'm gonna check it out though. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know what that's gonna do for somebody, but at the same time, I just know that it's not, I mean, social media is free. It's free 99. You know what I'm saying? It's free 99. People act like, yo. It's like people act like it's a subscription you gotta pay to support people. And at the end of the day, it's none of that. At the end of the day, it's really free to support people. Everyone's trying to make it. This economy, the climate we live in, is tough. So at the end of the day, just share love and spread love. And at the end of the day, that's what I try to do and embody the best I can. So I just try to be the best I can be, for sure, and spread love the best I can.
I love that.
For sure.
So if you had to explain your artistry to your Roy fans, if you had to explain your music artistry to them, how would you explain that?
I would say, because I produce first. I would just say, I know what people like to hear, especially being in Atlanta. I don't try to be too different and I don't try to do no boom bap stuff like that. I try to just put some 808s on some shits and make the shit bang. You know what I'm saying? I know people just want to bang. I know we in the strip club culture.
Yeah.
I know we in the South. Basically, I'm just trying to make things that, coincide with the culture right now. Okay. I mean, not thinking too heavy with it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything I can I'm not trying to make microwave music, but at the same time, just make banging music, them 808s, and just trying to get the club rocking in a way. And all the artists that I rock with, they supplement that and they complement my beats and things of that nature. So I would just say luxurious, cinematic, but same time still hard hitting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And things that are gonna make it move and things of that nature.
What's been the most rewarding experience you've had with your music thus far?
I would say getting the video, Go Ahead, Bust It, done. I think that just getting that whole thing done, I would never do it again. Yeah. I would never do it again. Because I've learned that, like I said, even in the span of 8 months, you're always growing. You're always gaining wisdom. And I was kind of more naive, like, they're going to really like this, nigga. I'm acting in it, whatever. Like I said, it's hard to translate and get people to, rock with your music, but it cost me a big ticket too. But at the same time, I'm proud of it because it was my production. Like I see these lights right now and I see the cameras and all these things and the PAs and everyone that came to work, the crafty, and it was my stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, I'm like, okay, some little ball shit, nigga. You doing this shit, nigga.
This is the whole production.
For real. So it's like, I was proud of that, even though the song is still, generating, streams and things of that nature and trying to get views. But I was, mostly proud of that because with me being an actor, with me being a multi-hyphenate, I'm trying to do everything I can to incorporate that with the music as well. So with the video Gone Head Busted, we rode horses and we shooting guns and we actually having dialogue and trying to bring some nostalgia, feeling back from the 90s and 2000s with the music videos, because right now a lot of the music videos are kind of cookie cutter, which I get though, because it goes back into the social media thing. Like people just like, I really don't care about videos. People don't even be on YouTube like that. They be on these phones, the short form versions of, the phone. So at the end of the day, I definitely do think that is the most thing I'm proud of though, because I did get it done. It's out there forever and I'm proud of that. And it's a great song. You got Erica Banks on it. We got inspired by Sinners. People got to get their acting on. And it's just a project and a production that was completed. A lot of people talk about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. It's like a lot of people don't see it to the finish line.
Sure don't.
They don't. A lot of people talk because at the end of the day, people's brains be thinking they got it done if they talk about it. But they forget the work that they got to put in to make it, make sure that it, gets done. Exactly. Because it feels good to your brain. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
I'm done.
I'm going to do this. And your brain is like, I don't know, it's believing it. Like you already did it.
Yeah.
But you be forgetting the work that you got to put in. So it's like, to have an idea that I had, put it on wax, and because the first day we shot the horses don't want to move. They don't want to move. I'm kicking on there. They don't want to move. They don't want to move. So it's like we had to, that's money. Yeah. That's why I don't understand Tyler Perry now, why he be like, hey, time is money. Because we had to shoot another day. I had to go back out there all the way to it was Conyers, Georgia, to go to this field to get the horses. So it's just like going through these hardships, going through production battles, going through rain, going through all these things and still getting it done. I'm proud of that because now it's on YouTube. Now it's for the world to see. And you never know what's going to happen as time goes. Yeah. Never know.
Yeah.
All right, let's play a game.
Let's do it.
I'm down for a game.
Keep or kill.
Let me go ahead and get my sign. Keep or kill.
I'll kick it off.
All right.
AI artists. No, you ain't got to look at ours, man. You're killing it.
Yeah.
I'm all for the AI movement.
I'm
not
for
just talking about
AI,
Allen
not
Iverson.
the artist.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm saying I'm for AI, not the artist.
Why not the artist?
I mean, we got some human artists.
Yeah.
That still need some shine. And I just feel like it's taken away. You know what I'm saying? It's taken away from the human.
I do like Nick Hustle, though.
I like Nicky Hustle, but...
You know Nick Hustle? He sings Stay blessed, my nigga. and that resonated with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to stay blessed, so I got to support.
AI artists ain't no problems. They're showing up on time. They're not, they're not talking back to you. They, you know what I mean? Ain't no contract disputes,
Yeah.
They're coming from more of an executive POV, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at
Yeah. I get it.
No AI artists for you?
I mean,
you wouldn't do a record with AI artists?
I'm the same way. I think looking at it from a bigger picture, I get it from the lens of a business, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we just talked about it. It's just so many artists out there trying to make it, and then the fact that the AI can come in, you put a prompt in, and it's over with. And it's like years of hard work, years of labor. It's just like it's even harder now. You know what I'm saying? For the artists that is trying to make it. So yeah, I would say kill the AI artists.
Okay.
Let's TV show reboots. It's tough. I don't want to see no Family Matters 2026. I don't want to see that.
I think we've done it a lot. And it's time to just come up with some original stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. The only reason I said keep is because I love the reboot of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Did you?
Yeah, they just reworked the whole thing. Because I didn't like the original Fresh Prince.
Me neither.
But I liked this Fresh Prince.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Wow.
They're about to reboot Different World. Are you excited about it?
No. And I love A Different World. It's one of the reasons I went to an HBCU. But some classics, just certain pieces of art, I don't want you to reimagine.
It's a time capsule.
It's a time capsule. That was a time. I don't want you to just take away I just don't, like I said, I don't want to see a Beauty in Black 20 years from now. You know what I mean? I just don't know what that's going to be. So it's a kill for me.
Cut to him getting cast as a new George Jefferson shit next week.
All right, let's go state of hip hop. Hip hop.
Oh, what
I'm
talking about?
I don't know.
That's tough.
I'm keeping. Yeah. You're on the fence, Phil?
On the fence.
You're talking about current hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Kill that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, current hip hop.
Yeah, stay the current hip hop. Well, I'm on the fence because to me, here's the thing.
Current hip hop.
You had Cole, who just put an album out some weeks ago. I'm loving what he's doing. Kendrick. I mean, here go the thing.
That's why
if we keeping it a buck, the unks and the big bros, the OGs is really holding it down.
Come on, bro.
Clips,
T.I.,
Ludacris,
Clips.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I say keep, because I feel like the OGs that are at a certain level now are about to be dropping records with access and money and information that people before. I mean, Snoop and them did a crazy, are legendary, but when I heard what T.I. did, I was like, wait a minute. Let's not act like they're
niggas in their
40s,
late 30s, 40s, and with Clips case, 50s, literally putting out classics.
So it makes me want to like not judge. We're not kind of hip hop in terms of it aging, and I think we're about to make grown hip hop really sexy and hot, and I fucking like that.
No, I'm right with that.
The reason I say kill is because of TikTok, I really see how influential hip hop is.
Absolutely.
Because like these little white ladies mumbling all these Glorilla words and all of that stuff. You see how influential it is, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all because we got more to offer. Like if these rich people gonna listen to us, why not say something valuable?
Valid points are being made here.
Definitely.
Influence the culture.
Oh.
I gotta say keep. Just because they get in the bag. You
gotta support the bag.
Okay, the entrepreneurs, you know
what they do, maybe this, but the bag, this. So it's like, they get in the bag. It's like, but at the same time, actually, let me change that though to this too though.
It's a little bit of both?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. See, it's a little bit of both.
Let's go with the shade room.
Kill.
Keep.
I'm gonna say keep.
I like y'all over there. Kill. Y'all my friends.
I like Shade Room. I mean, I feel like
it's my CNN.
You get your news.
That's where I get my news. Once I get up and I meditate in the morning, I get my life together, hit the gym, then I come back and then I jump into the shenanigans, courtesy of the Shade Room. So I'm here, boy. Keep it though. I love the Shade Room.
I try to limit my social media, but I definitely go to Shade Room specifically every day to find out what's happening. So I can't front like. If I'm keeping it real, right, then I go to Shade Room.
Yeah, I had to block the Shade Room.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know.
And we've been on there a couple times.
I don't know if that's helped because it still shows up on my timeline.
Anyway.
But yeah, as much as I can do to get it off my timeline, I'm gonna do that.
You blocked them?
Yeah. Sorry, Shady.
You gotta block the Shade Room, nigga?
That's shady.
I'm good.
All right, let's go. Heavy sampling of 90s records.
Kill.
I feel like I killed
here's
everything.
the thing. I may contradict myself what I said about the TV reboots, right? I'm okay if you reimagine a 90s classic with excellence. Like if you take it to another level and it's not just a standard sample, even though I'm cool with just a standard sample because in the 90s, we was flipping 70s and 80s records with excellence. When you think about Big and Pac and Nas and everybody, that shit was classics. Even R&B artists would flip Mary Blige, you know what I'm saying? Like they were flipping records that were like from the previous decade. So I'm forward if it's just taps into a different level of creativity.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I just don't like when you hear the beginning of the song, you think it's the original.
And then it's just
then it goes into some 808 and then they doing mumble rap and you just like, can I just hear the original, please? Like I eat Tory Lane say it. Like I still have a gripe with their record.
Oh, say it?
Yes.
Because you thought you were Brownstone?
It starts off as the original Brownstone record and then it goes into his record and I'm just like, yeah, let me hear the original.
Why you say keep?
To be honest, I want to show y'all something. Can I show y'all something?
Yeah.
Shit. Like even the other day, this is crazy because this is exactly what you said you didn't want. But like, for example,
so you don't listen.
For example, like I love D'Angelo and shit. So like, for example, I just and I probably can't get this cleared and shit. I just made it because I'm like bored and stuff. Like I made like how does it feel again and played on the keys, but I added 808s and shit to it. But it's still smooth and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it for sure. I just dropped the 808s and shit, made like difference. Nigga wanna rap on it like.
That's it. Just depends on the song on top of it.
And I added a little ad-libs and shit from... But so yeah, so I got to keep it.
It's probably never getting cleared.
Never. Never.
I hate to say it.
Never.
Never
probably getting cleared.
I think they'll clear it.
All right,
I think it's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, because it's really... It's going to be D'Angelo's estate, and then of course Raphael Sadiq, and Raphael's an artist.
Okay.
Yes.
And so I think it's a conversation.
It's a conversation for sure.
All right, so
What do you think? Timon looks very disapproved. He's like,
I know. But sometimes I like listening to it. I love that melody. The melody is one of the best
It's
melodies
crazy
of all time.
Yeah,
And then I once D'Angelo passed, rest in peace, I had to learn on the piano right away. So I learned it, and then it's like I go to parties and just start playing it. The whole.
But you're actually taking the song and
that's an interpolation.
Yeah, I'm interpolating. Yeah, for sure. I'm interpolating.
It's literally people playing to get people's attention. They're playing. They're looping the original record, and then they.
That's
go
just
into,
lazy.
That's true. Yeah, I'm actually playing them.
That's just lazy.
Or
to do
speed
that.
it up and do some other shit too. Like,
like
Chickmunk style. You know what I mean?
And it'd be different if it was actually good.
Yeah, but it's true.
Half this shit ain't good.
That's true.
Well, speaking of speeding up, let's TikTok deciding chart success.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say keep.
Wow. The judgment from over here to you.
I'm gonna say the reason I'm saying keep is not because I necessarily like it, right? But I feel like where the people are and where they're being most creative is a determination of where music is. So if that's the popular place right now and they're deciding where music is, then you have to listen to what the actual people like. I think sometimes as in the industry, you start to become a tastemaker. You want to tell people what to do. But I've learned more as a creator just watching what people are listening to on TikTok and where their heads are going, how they're spending time with their families, what they're dancing to. And so I'm like, if that's the most influential place for where creativity is happening, then the chart should be where the influence is.
Well, how long of the song is influential? Because I've seen instances online where people will do the little TikTok dances to like the first, whatever that little bridge or chorus is, and then they sit down when the artist is singing the rest of the record.
That's definitely happening.
And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, so how do we get to where people are listening to the full song? Because there's still 2 minutes left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't agree with it, because I feel like it's not enough. Like, think about the chart used to be you had to physically go to a store. Then when you got digital, you had to go to iTunes and download the single or the album or the EP. To me, it was a commitment. Like doing a 30-second dance to take me through there. Like, does that really deserve, you know what I mean? Like the same weight as somebody who literally streamed your entire song or downloaded your full song. I just don't agree with the chart impact of TikTok in that regard.
You make a fair point.
Yeah. So
fair point.
Signing to a major label. As a former major label exec, there you go.
Definitely kill it.
I think the playing field to me is leveled right now. I feel like this is great for independence.
Yeah.
Timon still works affiliated with a major label, so he's kind of silent over there, rightfully so. But I just think it's the playing field should be leveled, because when you think about the essence and the core of where the music industry, a lot of our breakout stars over the years, it was Motown Records.
Yeah.
It was Philly International. It was Cash Money. It was QC. It was So Def. It was Bad Boy.
Yeah.
You gotta acknowledge it, right? I gotta acknowledge it, right? But these were all the boutique independent labels that really set the trend. So I'm for the independent, because I feel like you need those independents. And then they find a strategic way to partner with the majors, even on the countryside. Big Machine, that's what Taylor Swift was like. So we can give countless examples, but I like the idea of people controlling their art, their destiny, and more importantly, monetizing and owning their IP, their intellectual property.
I will say keep, if we can get people that really love music back into these buildings, because there's way too many people that are just there for a 9 to 5. It's an assembly line. It's the same old rigmarole with every project, and they're not tailoring the experiences per artist. Like, it's like you can't do the same thing on artist A that you did on artist Z last year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm seeing a lot of that at all the labels.
I feel like I hear you, and I feel like that's the right thing to say. But if I'm being honest, right, in my 20 plus years of being in the music business, when working with every single kind of artist, I honestly can't tell you one single artist I've ever talked to that said, "Man, I love my major record label." Not even when they're winning, not even when they're the priority, does it feel like it's like a good symbiotic relationship where it's serving its purpose the way you're talking about it, where like your A&R is creative and they care and it's a true partnership. It's been in those boutique situations where you have people that really do care and roll their sleeves up and do the work for you. And then when it gets popular, bigger companies come and say, "Oh, I like what you're doing over there at Motown and places." But I've never sat in a room in a studio when an artist comes in, whether it's the head of the label that sends them directly, and they sit down, I'm like, "What's going on?" They're like, "I hate them." They all say that. That's facts. So it's hard for me to say that it's great when I haven't heard any really great stories about it from the creative side.
And it's still being at one, right? It's disappointing when I attempt to have conversations about music, and I get everybody's not always super immersed in what happened back in the day and just liner notes and all that jazz. But it is disappointing when you try to have musical conversations with people at these labels and they don't know anything. And it's just like, shouldn't we all have some type of knowledge about what the culture is and what the culture was and how we can, it's just, it is disappointing to see that. And so I would say, if you've already got motion, like a Brent Faiyaz who has literally amassed a major career without the help of a major label, continue to do that. Don't feel like you have to sign to a major.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, but I was going to ask y'all, like, what advice would y'all give to people that are independent and starting an independent label? What advice would you take to make them blow up the way they need to?
Man, that's a multi-layered question.
That's a loaded question.
It's the team, though. To me, the team is the most important part. Of course, having the art to cut through, but having that team, having that right publicity, that right digital. If you're going to radio, if you're, but having that comprehensive plan first and foremost.
Yeah.
That marketing strategy, that plan, but that team is everything.
For sure. That team is everything.
And it's, if you get people that are not just, trying to get a check, it's like, no, I believe in the vision. I believe in what's being built. That's always a plus. But I just think that it's really the team.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I also think that you have to have the ability to define success for yourself as an independent person, because if you start looking at artist A or artist Z, then you miss the opportunity to make your own way. And that's 100%. What the independent journey is about. It's about making your own way.
Yeah,
There's a way.
There's a way.
You just got to make it.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I think with platforms, even like even.biz, that's doing a lot of direct to consumer opportunities for artists like yourself, I think that's a great opportunity because you can really monetize in a way that most can't, and literally go directly to your consumer. So,
and also realizing that, like, on a financial level, right?
Yeah.
Most people, you can't compete with the majors money wise. No, they're gonna outspend you, out budget you, out everything. So it can't be that you're trying to be flashier.
Facts.
Or more sexy than them, because you're not gonna win that. It has to be about authenticity and the people around you that believe in you, and finding the loopholes that the majors are not paying attention to, because they're not paying attention to everything. You have your ear to the street better than they do.
That's facts.
So chasing them and trying to prove them that you can do a better video than Taylor Swift is going to make you lose real fast. Like you will go in the hole. But that's the mistake, is that you're chasing your favorite artist. But your favorite artist is a machine that's technically $1 billion machine.
Definitely.
So it's about finding your audience and your shows and your direct to consumer.
Because it's crazy. I get to see on the flip side, I'm the actor because I'm with Netflix. Right. And it's just like the same thing you're doing, like independent films. It's like you can't compete with them. Like they're just a different level.
The pockets are too deep.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's kind of crazy because it's like a contrast, independent musically, but then like I'm with Netflix. It's
kind of the same everywhere.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Beauty in Black.
Oh, what are you talking about? Kidding. Come on. I was like the ultimate
keep it kill, make some noise. We keeping Beauty in Black though. For the record.
Talking about we keeping the bag. What are you talking about?
But speaking of, congratulations on season 2, part 2.
Yes.
Which is out now. The show's a massive global.
Yes.
Hey man, you a fool on that show.
I am a little bit for sure.
But for this to be your first, like, I would say, breakout global acting role, working under the amazing Tyler Perry, what has that experience been like?
It's been
emotionally great. For you, emotionally.
I would just say, first off, just seeing like Tyler, I got so much respect and reverence for him. Number one, what he's done for the Black community, how he's bossed up his whole life, how he's created the best studio in the world, basically, to shoot movies and for Black entertainment, especially. It's an honor and it's a blessing to work under him and to be able to convey my art in a show of his. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for that. So emotionally, it's just like, I've just been full of gratitude. And then to this day, I like, it just still doesn't feel real, because it's like, with the acting industry right now and just the speed that it's going, it's you just want to be on set.
Yeah.
You just want to be on set. You just want an opportunity. You just want a chance to showcase your skills. And it's a lot of actors. It's a lot of talent. And that's why this world is very tough. It's so saturated with so many great actors. And the landscape of acting has changed, obviously, since 2020, COVID happened. And you don't go in person no more. Everything's self-taped. So with that, I mean, back in the day, you had to move to LA. So it was kind of for the people that were hungrier and wanted to really be ambitious and go into the room. But now you can self-tape from anywhere around the world. People in Kentucky can self-tape. People in Oregon can self-tape. People in Miami can self-tape for one role. There's so many different type of people competing for one role. So for myself to be able to even get this part and be on the #1 streaming service in the world, to be able to be recognized globally. So when I go to other places and other countries and stuff, they know who I am. And man, I thank God every single day for it. Every single day. It's a blessing.
But what is that process like? I mean, as a producer and director myself, I've done a few things, and shout out to Tyler Perry, as I admire that brother so much. But like from a technical side, you walk on set, like walk us through, what do you see? How many cameras, the crew, like is it one take? Because we've heard different, like what's the—
Spill the beans.
No, Tyler, he keeps it like kind of just consistent with everything he does. It's you already know going in. I think like most people already know he films fast. He doesn't waste time. He's the most efficient director that I've worked with. He don't like, time is money. He is the definition of that. But yeah, I think it's just in and out. When you know what I'm saying? Know your lines, be prepared. There's a lot of people on set for damn sure. Because at the end of the day, he's running a machine. He does run a multi-camera system so that we don't have to do 2,000 takes. So at the end of the day, when I first got casted and I heard my agent say that, like, you know, you only gonna have like 1 or 2. I was just like, damn, for real? Because I'm kind of like an OCD perfectionist type of guy. But then I learned quickly, like the adjustment was kind of easy, because at the end of the day, it just made it just more raw and more real, because it's happening for the first time. So you ain't got time to overthink. You ain't got time to overanalyze so much. And whatever happens, comes out, it comes out. And knowing that, it's like, man, I can really riff this shit for real and really just say whatever I want. And Tyler gonna be like, if it's cool and he felt it, you know what I'm saying, he gonna rock with it. So it made my character and just my performance even more freeing. And it allowed me to even just, you know, put just all my energy into it and go crazy with it and do crazy things and just attempt things. And if it happens, it happens. And usually when it happens, it turns out pretty good.
You're on a hit TV show. Everyone knows your face now. Billboards are everywhere. Life definitely changes a little bit.
Yes.
Do the people around you get brand new? And how have you adjusted to the newfound success and notoriety?
You know, to be honest, I think I've done everything in my power. Like for me, I'd be forgetting I'd be on the show. At the gas station, chilling out. I'd be forgetting, because I'd be so like, I think that God is good, man, because at the end of the day, it's like, I got this opportunity at 33. You know, I just turned 34 a couple months ago, but when the show started and when it aired, I was 33 years old. And I lived a lot of life before that. You know what I'm saying? I lived so much life. I've seen the ebbs and flows of life, the ups and downs of life, and it's humbled me. You know, I've always said in my mind, like, God is the only one famous. I'm not like a religious zealot. I'm just a guy that knows the truth. And I always thought that. I think like the media makes people this grand, crazy night, like they aliens and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, bro, we were at the, parties and stuff, and it's like people are just, human and chilling. So at the end of the day, with me, I've been blessed to have a great friend group. I've kept the same friends, and we rocking. We having a great time, of course. We having a great time. But at the same time,
we're gonna have a great time.
we having a great time. But at the same time, it's like, for me, it's just, I didn't do too many crazy lifestyle choices that was different from before I booked the show. Okay. Like, I still drive my same car that's older and stuff. Yeah. I still do the same stuff. I still rock the same jewelry. I didn't I'm gonna, amplify my life. Like, no, I don't really understand it fully because I didn't make no crazy lifestyle changes.
Right.
I didn't I'm gonna get a Tesla truck and do this and I was like, I'm gonna keep it the same, bro. Because my greatest thing, I think my greatest joy in all this is just like, I got the opportunity to showcase what I love. And to be appreciated for that means more than any tangible, materialistic thing out there. I really don't give a shit about no tangible thing. And you call me a great actor, that's all I care about. You call me, you like my song, that's all I care about. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, it's like, that's man-made stuff. I care about the stuff that, that I've been given and gifted with, and as long as I'm honoring that investment, that means I'm doing my job, and that makes me happy and full of joy. So at the end of the day, it's just like, everything's been pretty much the same. I'm telling you, I really be forgetting though.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've been having to take pictures everywhere. So it's like, oh yeah, nigga, fuck, yeah.
Peace signs.
You know what I'm saying? I be forgetting, like, oh shit, I forgot, nigga. Like, are you really? I'm like, oh yeah, I am. Because it's so many, like, the time lapse is big too. Yeah. And I'm doing this music and my mind's somewhere else, and I'm not even thinking about acting half the time. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Meanwhile, your face is everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I be chilling. I really be chilling for sure though.
That's good. Yeah. Grounded.
When you first read the part, Roy, did you see yourself in the part, or did you feel like, that's gonna be kind of hard to play because it's not really me?
I definitely, I wouldn't say like saw myself, but I think that the greatest acting coach is life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've seen the ebbs and flows of life, the ups and downs of life, and I've seen a lot of hardship too, from family, from personal struggle, from going to college, from just financial struggle, legal trouble. And I think that I've been able to go through an array of emotions, a spectrum of emotions that have been dark. I've had anxiety, I've had grief, I've had depression, I've had anger, I've had times where I've just been pissed the hell off. I've had times of, light, of joy, of happiness and gladness and things of that nature. So I think that just who I am as a person, I resonated with it because I felt the same emotions that he's felt. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a character that yearns for certain things that he didn't get maybe when he was younger. And I felt the same way for maybe my childhood and things of that, things of that nature. I think that I just resonated with the character. I don't act like the character per se, but I think the energy behind it was easy for me to act out because I felt those emotions before. That's why people can go to like these schools and go to certain places. Let's say I'm not shitting on no one's school or whatever, but at the end of the day, like that life, when you really feel a certain emotion, it's easier to bring that up if you've actually really been through it. You know what I'm saying? The thing I love about acting is the fact that like I'm blessed to know that like everything I've gone through in life, the ups and the downs, with these characters and with these movies, nothing's in vain. So you can always use these things that something might have happened 19, something had 16. I remember how I felt. It's all tools. So that's why I love the craft, because it's like, it's really therapeutic. It's therapy. You know what I'm saying? You're getting these emotions out and you're present and it's just like after you're finished, like I feel better now. I didn't even know that I was holding that in. You know what I'm saying? Like I was holding this in and suppressing these emotions, and now since he's doing this and like letting it all out, I feel as a human playing the guy, I feel better now. So it was just easy for me to resonate it because I've been through certain things in my life, for sure.
Good.
What opportunity has come your way as a result of the show that still surprises you?
Opportunity? I think just meeting you, man. Meeting you and being here and being able to be with people that I have such a reverence for. Because it's like even you go to like the Tiana Taylor party and stuff, and it's like,
I'm gonna get our sneakers too.
For sure. So you go there, and it's like it's people that you revere so much and you've been watching for a long time and you're a fan of, and then they on you, they coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget like Niecy Nash at the party, like, it's like that nigga, it's Niecy Nash, nigga. So it's like that. So I'm like, this is crazy, and there's so much love there, and it's appreciated, and I think that's just meeting people that like also chose their life to do something with it. to be around like-minded people, to be around people that operate at a high vibrational state, at a high frequency. I love that. To be around people that like had to grind and work and really make a way in this tough world, and to be around those people, it's a blessing to shake these people's hands and things of that nature. Because I'm like, I see you. You're doing your thing too, baby. And so at the end of the day, I think that's the greatest opportunity, just to be around like-minded people and people that have made it, and just like be around people that I've revered and respected for such a long time, for damn sure.
When I have my sneaker party after he wins the Oscars, I'm gonna make sure that everyone actually gets sneakers. I'm just saying.
11.
11.
Yeah.
For sure.
You mentioned meditation
Yes.
a couple of times in this interview.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how long you've been practicing and what's that like for you?
I've been practicing now for like 6 years.
Mm.
I think in 2020, I was, wilding because I was in LA, and this is during the, time of COVID. And it was a trying time, obviously, for America, a really, sad time, a grieving time, but it also was a time of just like a lot of freedom and people just like, kicking it and stuff like that too. And I think just like, I was just having a lot of fun as well, you know what I'm saying? Like safely having fun. But I think just like a couple of things happened in my life personally, and it's just like my mind was kind of like swirling in a depressive mode, you know what I'm saying? And I think that a couple of panic attacks happened. A couple of just like anxiety was really just like pressing on my spirit. You feel like in your chest like that. I was like, damn, this shit hurts, nigga. I hate this shit. Yeah. So it's like I needed to find a way to just take control of like the situation and not let my brain win so many times, not let the cortisol, the stress win.
So those hardships, those obstacles that you're talking about, and even that dark period closer to COVID, how did your faith, because I know you're a man of faith, how did your faith help you navigate those tough times?
I think it's just, I've just always been a guy that just, like, I'm not perfect by any means at all, but I think I'm just a guy that's always honored the truth of what I felt and honored the truth of what I've seen happen in my life. And I think that just, even though I may be going through hardships, even though I may be going through tough times, it's like, by the grace of God, God's always still allowed me to just stay, like I said, present and joyful through those times, and stay with hope and faith that everything's gonna work out. Because I know if he gave me a vision, I know he didn't give it to me just in vain. I know he gave it to me for a reason. And I know that sometimes going through certain things in life, it's supposed to help you. It might feel like shit right now, but at the same time, it's building you up in ways that you don't even know about, because I can't see the future, but he can. So at the end of the day, I think that like through it all, I've always stayed prayed up. I've always give gratitude, because at the end of the day, before we're producers, directors, artists, whatever, we human beings. And that's how I rock, to be honest.
All right, don't overthink this. First song that comes to mind for these questions. You ready?
Okay, so.
First song you play when you wake up in the morning.
First song, Diamonds for Your Pain, Give You a.
Ooh. The song you play to get amped up when you're working out.
So I'm not trying to overthink it. I got to think a little bit something.
Yeah, of course.
Song I play to get, let's go take it back. Ambition, Wale.
Oh, okay. When you with your girl.
Damn, that's a good question. Let me think about it. I'm trying to do it quickly. Song with my girl. I don't want to say Diamonds for Your Pain twice, but that damn song is so damn crack. Let's go. Leon Thomas.
What?
No, not much.
I was like, what?
Let's go to situationship.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. That's
all right.
Right.
And you in the club. What's the song that automatically gets you up? No, if anytime you hear it, it's
automatically. I'm gonna say a different answer, like Stay Scheming. Ross and Drake, when they play that's because that's a song I know line by line. So I think Stay Scheming go crazy. It really depends. Like I just gotta. I mean,
that was a good answer though. Yeah. There's no wrong answer to the question.
Steady mobbing, Wayne and Gucci, steady mobbing and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of 2010s for sure. We can go to even like play They Can't Tell Me Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish DJs would play like songs like that, like cuts, like deep cuts sometimes. I play I Wonder in the club.
I Wonder's great.
Yeah. Play I Wonder.
There should be just a deep cut club.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A deep cut club.
A deep cut club, you know what I'm saying?
A deep cut club.
Let's go create a speakeasy. The deep cut
club.
club.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So many
Tamone, you would never leave. Tamone's like, I own the motherfucker. This is my club. It's a good idea, though.
No, for sure. I think the 2010s, I think the production value and just the production, because I've followed TMRO Network with Don Cannon on Instagram, and it's just so interesting to see just because he brings on producers that produce the deep cuts in the 2000s and 2010s, and it's just so interesting to see how different and how original everyone's sound was in the 2000s and 2010s. It's kind of crazy, and that's why we talk about even early in the show, the old heads are making, because it's they're from that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're easy because they got their sound. T.I. has a sound, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you listen to them. It feels oh, it's old T.I. back. It's because they have their sounds. And nowadays, I think it's just like I said, with TikTok, and there's so many things, there's so many variables that control the music now, that control the output of what we hear. But the 2000s, it's when we had it's just so many different sounds. You're Nelly and 50 Cent and Eminem and T.I. and Kanye and Lil Wayne. It's it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To even think about that was the time. And then that's when Drake was emerging. And then it's just too many deep cuts.
You've named your creative label the most original. What's the meaning behind that?
TMO. So when I was in 2013, I think that I just had epiphany one day. I was you know what, nigga, I might not be the richest. I might not be this. I might not be that. I might not be this. I might not get the most girls. I might not do this. I'm when I look around me and my friends, I said, nigga, we the most original niggas on the planet. Because I've just come from people with just goofball, animated people that don't take life serious. The friends that I grew up with, cause we've been friends since we're 6 years old. I'm friends with the same people from I was 6. And it's just quirky, wacky niggas. Just crazy, but same time talented, same time dope. And it's just I was yo, we're the most original on the planet type shit. I've had that one thought. I was TMO. So that's a dope acronym. This is a time when they're OVO and XO and it's a time when everyone had these 3-letter acronyms and things of that nature and stuff. So I was yeah, TMO. You know what I'm saying? Because my brother we were still making beats and rapping during that time. So it's I just created that and it stuck. And now everyone rocks me. They want to be a part of it. Yo, I'm gonna be a TMO and TMO. So it's it's stuck, and I just named the TMO Music Group. That's the label name. So I just that's really what it is. I think everything we do is original. I think I'm an original cat. I think that the people that I rock with are original. We don't try to be too cool for school. We don't give a damn what the next person's doing. We just be the people that God created us to be. We ain't trying to be no one else. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I ain't got to fake the funk for nobody. And that's just who I am. That's why it goes back to that question, what lifestyle changes? Nothing. Still drive my little Ford out there, and sometimes I do kind of be a little damn, I see a nigga I know and shit. And he in the black, damn. He know me and shit. Nigga, drive that nigga? I'm nigga, I'm saying humble nigga. But so it's that. Because I seen when my home with the black big boy. I'm damn, black shirt, we in the nature? But I'm I could get that too. But it's nah, I'm just chilling, bro. So I just think that I just kind of, like I said, try to stay humble, stay grounded, and we're just original people, for sure.
I love that.
Without telling all your business in terms of TMO, right? Where do you want to see TMO this time next year?
Man, that's good. Yeah. I really want to see just expansive. I just want to see expand, of course, but I just want to see all my dogs that I signed to the label. Just want to see them up. You know what I'm saying? They're all talented. Lioness Tally, I got Day 2X, my dog Timo. These are the 3 artists that I really work with. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's cool to be I'm gonna try to get placements. But I just thought about myself, you know what? I'm just going to come up with people that really want it, that are talented and that deserve it type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I really just hope that from the work we put in this year, that by next year, everyone's eating for real. You know what I'm saying? And they can take care of their families even more efficiently, and they can do certain things, and they're known, you know what I'm saying? And that would really, make me feel good, because I know that I believe in them. I know that they're genuine people and that they deserve it, and the music is good. So I really just hope that it expands to a different level, because that's what I really want. And I want to be actually noticed as a label head, or oh, he wants us independent. I want to, because I just don't want to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy too, because I'm known as Roy all the time, but I'm so much more than that. And people gonna see that though. You know what I'm saying? They really gonna see. They don't even know the type of things that are coming.
It's just a breakout.
It's just a breakout.
Yeah,
it's just a break. It's still at the beginning, and I just hope that like it just continues to build, and that's what we're setting it up now, though.
Yeah.
You never know what it can become. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy and them, like you said, we talked about the boutique. They started out like small, and then it just expands and grows. So I just hope that it continues to expand, it keeps growing, and that we put out good music and people love it.
Love that.
But J12, the artist, I got to ask you, what does J12 represent that Julian Horton does not?
I think they're the same, actually, to be honest. I think that, they're one of the same. I think there's one day a nigga just came like, yo, you're J12. I said, that shit's not hard. So that, because I'm born December 12. So he's like, yeah. And I mean, my number was 12 in high school and things of that nature. Like, J12, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of hard. So I think they're the same. They're synonymous with one another. But yeah, it's really no different. But when I do rap, though, it's like, I be spitting for sure. But at the same time, I like know myself too, to the point where it's like I let everyone else shine, and I do know that like I can't carry a whole album. I'm just hearing good spurts here and there and stuff. So yeah, people gonna hear the raps too for sure.
We sound crazy.
The Esther Roll
Award.
It's time for the Esther Roll Black Excellence Award, aka the Herby.
Yes.
I hope everyone came prepared because we're about to debate. We've been doing this a long time, and I feel like everyone needs to explain themselves a little bit better now. I'm ready to fight with some people about this stuff. Everyone has 50 seconds.
Fight. It's open and shut. I got the winner.
Yeah.
The fight has already begun. Okay. I'm giving everyone 50 seconds to make your case, state your claim, make it count. And then, of course, we vote.
Okay.
Right? So give us your nominee, but then back it up.
Okay.
Pause. I'm opening the floor. Who wants to go first?
You know what? We mentioned this sister earlier on in the conversation. We saw her at Tiana's party. Mm-hmm. She's an amazing actress. She's been in so many things from dramas to comedies. Mm-hmm. Man, she's just a great human being. I'm talking about Niecy Nash for the record.
Niecy.
She's been in this thing. We talking over 2 decades. She's a trailblazer in her own right. One of my favorites. I enjoy her on the show with Kim K and Glenn Close. Like she's on there. Yeah, but even going back in the day to what's the show?
911.
Reno the 911. Thank you again. You helping my case over here, Claude Kelly.
I'm sorry.
So again, thank you so much.
Let me zip it.
For the record, the winner, as I said at the top, Niecy Nash is my nomination / winner this week for the Black Excellence Award.
All right. I'm gonna throw out someone we talked about. We were just talking about the Grammys earlier. I think I've thrown this band out before, but I'm not taking any slander today. I'm nominating the Fugees. Not just Lauryn Hill, not just Miss Lauryn Hill, not just Wyclef, not just Pras, but the Fugees, because I feel like as a movement, they are an eclectic, musical, bar high band. Mm-hmm. And what I saw at the Grammys really reminded me of the force of them together.
Yep.
And how tied they like. I kind of forgot till the memoriam that it was, oh snap, it's Roberta Flack, and it really is D'Angelo, and it really is all these people, and everyone reveres them as if they're royalty.
I'm telling you.
And the solo albums are dope, but the score album changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
With Fuji La and The Mask, and of course, how many mics and all that stuff. I mean, and I think that it might have been a diamond selling record. Is all I'm saying. I ain't saying anything else. Fuji's.
I'm going to go with someone who's unfortunately still unknown kind of to this day. But if you really dig in the crates, like I would hope people still do, you would know this person. And I think Phil would have an appreciation for this person. She worked a lot with Teddy Riley back in the day, did a lot of stuff with the Neptunes.
Don't try and use VA.
Trying to use my VA card against me. I'm going to reverse it when I went back.
Tammy Lucas.
I know what you're talking about. It's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I was listening to Joy by Blackstreet and how she wrote that, and she was working with Michael Jackson during the Teddy Riley
Tammy's
session.
incredible.
Yes. I mean, her voice is like butter. I mean, it's just like she doesn't get the credit that I feel like she deserves for, being on the SWV stuff. And once again, Tribe Called Quest. And
50 seconds is up.
Yeah. So Tammy Lucas for me this week.
I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet. I feel like if you could play Little Richard, and you can play David Ruffin, and you could be in the 5 Heartbeats, I feel like you deserve an Herby, so I'm gonna nominate Leon.
Woo!
Wow.
Beast.
That's
That's
a strong one.
And he's an independent artist as well.
Yeah, man.
Beast.
All right.
And he can sing for real.
He can sing.
For real.
Yeah, man.
My Herby Awards, like I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet too. I gotta go 2 people. I gotta get 2 people.
All right.
2 people.
The guest is allowed to.
Yeah, two. So I'm gonna go Crystal Stewart and Taylor Polidor Williams, the 2 lovely ladies that lead Beauty in Black. They've done a tremendous job.
We love Crystal.
They've done a tremendous job of acting. They've done a tremendous job of leading the set.
Love Crystal.
They've exemplified greatness. You know what I'm saying? They bring greatness out of me every time I'm in the scene with them. I mean, with Taylor and the crazy vicious scenes that I have with her, and then the crazy animated scenes I have with Crystal. Without them, I wouldn't be who I was in the show. So I definitely got to give the award to Crystal Stewart and Taylor Polidor Williams.
Good. That's good. That's good.
We have a tough panel here. Everyone made their case.
Yes.
And now it's voting time. This first round, we can vote as many times as we want, and we'll see where we land. If there's a tie, we'll break the tie. But let's see who's the better lawyer.
You can vote as many times as you like in this first round, so I expect to see everyone's hand raised for Niecy Nash. Anyone's hand's not raised is a hater, and needs to remember this when you come on the show. Leon.
Yeah. Beast.
I gotta give. That's
You raise your hand?
That's a hand raise
Okay,
for
okay,
Leon.
okay.
I'm gonna put some respect on Leon. I was just a little hurt over here. The Fugees, Lauren Praz and Wyclef.
Yes. There's a lot of racism in this room.
I just feel
like it.
I just feel like they get the
I
recognition
don't like it.
by way of Lauren and Wyclef. Yeah, but dope nonetheless.
Tammy Lucas from VA, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some respect. Crystal Stewart.
Well, you got both hands up,
Because
Phil.
I love Crystal and I love watching Crystal, and she's an amazing actress. Look forward to working with you soon, Crystal, if you're watching this. Kidding, but not kidding. Okay. Taylor Polidor Williams. I'm going to vote for Taylor too, because she's... So 3 out of 5. So what, we're tied with Crystal and Leon? Wow. Jeez, Leon, I hate to vote against you.
God damn.
All right, you can only vote once in this round, the tiebreaker.
Breaking the tie.
Leon. Wow. Yeah, this
So yeah, I gotta.
Crystal, remember these faces right here as well.
Remember this face.
Remember me.
Right.
Congratulations, Leon. He is the winner this week of the Esther Roll Black Excellence Award. Congrats, Leon.
We do love all these people though. But
Yeah, facts.
that last vote was based off of the seniority because
For sure.
Leon's
Yeah,
just done
definitely.
so much stuff.
No, it's crazy.
She's great though. I'm kidding, not joking, but Crystal
Yeah.
really is to me like to even see y'all on camera. Just
Yeah.
I mean, she's really,
chemistry's
and I
there, too.
watched her
Definitely.
growth just over the years. I'm like, oh, she's a real deal.
Yeah, she a beast for sure.
Yeah.
Are those scenes uncomfortable when there's so many people in the room and you have to be intense in one way or another? Like, how is that to perform, not just with the person you're acting with, but with the whole crew?
I think that like you
And
said,
Tyler.
I think it goes back to just like meditation and just being present. And I think just like when you focus on your partner, it makes it easier. Because like when I'm in the scene, I be focused on Crystal, and then when it gets like action, and then you start saying your lines and things of that nature, because your mind has to remember the lines too.
Yeah.
So your mind's not even focused on them. It's like, nigga, remember your lines, nigga. So you focus on that, and then you're focused on what's going on in the scene too. And then with Crystal, she's just like magnetic and explosive with everything she does and things of that nature. Next thing you know, I'm really present. Now, I might have forgot the lines. Now we just having a conversation.
Now we just
and
doing it.
and now we riffing and stuff like that. So it just, that's why I had to give it the flowers to them, because they make it very easy, especially Taylor and Crystal. They're great actresses, and they bring out the best of me. That's for sure. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. So yeah, it's easy when I'm on set with them, for damn sure.
That was a good Herby, y'all.
It was. It was.
Yeah. It wasn't the worst fight we've had. I'll put it like that. Wasn't the worst fight. Phil's still salty over there, but he'll get over it. He'll be all right.
We love Niecy Nash.
We love Niecy.
Oh, Niecy's gonna remember each of you for when she comes to the show. Keep that same energy, guys. New season was second season. How do I phrase it again? Second season, second part.
Part
yeah. So this thing too. I think that a lot of people get it kind of misconstrued a little bit because of the way they worded it. Yeah. I would look at it as kind of is like the fourth season. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because now since the third season is the final season, people are like, oh my God, 3 seasons, it wasn't enough. But you got to understand too, we have 16 episodes per season, basically. So basically, it's really like season 4. But yeah, it's part 2 of season 2.
How'd you feel when you got the news that the third season would be the final season?
That was that's a good question because he like gathered all of us up on a call and he told us because we thinking we're gonna have like 4 or 5, 6 seasons, things of that nature. But at first it was kind of a sting, you know what I'm saying? Because it's this ride that I've been on for the last 2 years and the people that I've been working with for the last 2 years, and it's been fun. But at the same time, I look at it as a blessing as well because it's like we didn't gotta like milk it either though. It's like it's great for what it is. Yeah. It's great for what it was. And then like when I was looking at Netflix the other day and looking at Stranger Things and looking at Ozark and looking at all these other shows that have been amplified on their platform, you look at the episodes per season and it's like 9 episodes, 8 episodes. Yep. So then I'm like, hold up, we really got the same amount of episodes as they do.
4, 5, 6 seasons.
So it's like that's why I started like they could have just said season 4. And in people's minds, they're like, yeah, they got a lot of seasons. Now niggas like, yeah, they only got 3 seasons. So it's like the wording and the jargon is very imperative.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's like, we got the same amount of episodes. It's like Stranger Things got, I think, 43 episodes. We got 40, whatever, 40 plus, whatever. So it's like, it's just, I look at it as I'm just very blessed to have personally, I look at it as I'm very blessed and grateful to have a great show that has captured the attention of the world, captured the attention of the fans, capture the attention of the culture. And I'm young, I'm 34 still. And I got, by the grace of God, I hope I have a long life and I have a lot of things ahead of me, but it's great to have this under my belt. So now I can go to other things and it's giving me a lot of just leverage and power to do other things and things of that nature. And it's not like I have to be on this show for 10 years. I can go into other things. So I look at it as bittersweet. It sucks that, the money ain't gonna be there no more. The check is nice for sure, but at the same time, it's like I'm blessed to be able to, like I said, still be young and go to other things and venture to different things that I like. For sure.
Well, the second part of the second season, aka season 4 of Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, streaming right now on Netflix. J12 Music is on all platforms, streaming on everywhere you consume your music, whatever your preferred platform. Julian Horton, thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
it was great.
This is a lot of fun, bro.
No, it was great.
You got to come back and share what's going on.
No, for sure. No, I loved it, man. I thank y'all for having me, for sure.
Until next time, we sound crazy.
Peace.
We sound crazy.